Hey guys, Sam Matthews here. So we just got finished with week one, working with Brett. It's pretty awesome. Did a lot of postural lifts, so a lot of timed up and down, so low tempo squats, 2 up, 2 downs, lots of pauses, lots of hard work. Can already really feel the benefits of it now going into week two. So we're going to stick with that, and we've got 11 months to Worlds now. So you can follow along with my journey, and it's going to be pretty cool, pretty awesome. Going to see some big PBs dropping when I compete again in February. I think that's when I'm going to go next. So we'll start off with some footage from week one, and I'll explain a few of the movements we're doing and what they can help with, and the applications for you guys for your own training, and how you can use them to get your technique better, and how you can use them to improve yourselves. Thanks. We'll roll some clips. So as I said previously, guys, we're going to be going through some lifts here that are going to be based solely on working your guys' posture. So there are a few different variations of the squat in here. We've got a pause squat first up. So pause squats are going to force you to keep that core tight, that upper back tight, really drive that chest up, keep that head position in a good place, and drive through the heels. So the benefits of the pause squat are you're really working your core. It's a really upright kind of squat. You want to, because you're holding your core more, you're obviously going to get more core activation, more lower back activation. That's going to carry through to your things like your deadlifts. Then your upper back being stable and tight can also carry through to your bench. So this is even more of a full body movement before, but you're also working posture. So your postural muscles are getting good workout. And that's important if you're working in an office environment, or if you just want to build a big squat. The basis of a big squat is a big back, and if you're a powerlifter you'll know that. If you're not, you probably won't. Back plays a big role in all three of the main lifts of powerlifting. You have to have a big back to be able to build a big bench. You have to have a big back to build a big deadlift. So doing these kind of variations of the squat where you're working the posture is incredibly important if you want to improve. They can also be very useful if you work in an office environment and you just feel like your posture is slipping. So next up we just have some beltless squats here, and I'm just again working the core and the posture. I'm trying to be up and down, keeping that bar path, and trying to keep that bar path straight up and down. Trying to be as efficient as possible, and working without the belt is really good for this. As I said, keeping that chest up, activating that thoracic region of my spine, which I have a real issue with, and beltless is always brilliant to build a big squat. You have to hold your core really tight. You can squat the butt. You can. I'm trying to squat a bit deeper here as well, just to really kind of push that posture and force myself into that area. So with Brett, we've been doing a lot of these kind of variations. So the beltless, the pause, and the 2 up and the 2 down squats. So that's where you have a 2 second eccentric and then a 2 second concentric movement with no pause in the bottom. So you have to force yourself to squat up slowly and squat down slowly. It's a very, very difficult exercise to do when you start loading it up, because holding that posture is just so hard. These are some really good variations that you can use to improve your squat, and I suggest that you guys include them in your program. You'll get a ridiculously strong core from doing these kind of things. Next up we have a couple of bench clips. In these bench clips I'm just trying to focus on driving in a straight line. So again, we're using the postural muscles to hold the back into a good position, and then trying to use as less energy as possible when we're driving the bar. So a lot of the time I drive my shoulders through in the bench. So just doing these sub-maximal high rep sets. So this, I think this is a set of 10 at 100. These sub-maximal really high rep sets. You're gonna get a really strong bar path, and you're going to keep the range of movement as minimal as possible, and that's really important if you want to build a big bench. Because when you start driving your shoulders through, the bench stroke actually gets longer. So by doing exercises like that, lots of sub-maximal kind of finishing sets and things like that, they reinforce your technique, but you also get stronger triceps, and your bench just gets better because you're doing more of it. Frequency is key, consistency is key. These are things that you guys should be putting in your workouts. I think we finished off the day with a couple of sets of 5. There's a couple of things about this gym that I don't really like, that I do actually spend a lot of time at it. but the bench has a little hole by my butt and I can't arch quite as hard. So yeah, we're just driving through straight lines, working on that posture. Be a few more weeks from me, guys. 11 months to go. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.